everyone, welcome back to another tutorial in Photoshop with me, Sigourney from Sigourney Whitesell Studio. And today we're literally going to look at changing the colour of a background when you have texture and detail that you don't really want to get rid of. So looking at this image, you can see it's very bizarre. We have a blue cleansing mitt amidst a very green gradient background. So when we were shooting, we weren't really sure what to do with this. We knew the branding of this particular item had a blue to pink to green colour gradient. And so we popped that underneath a water bath and we shot the 3 different colours in the bath and hope for the best. Realised after the shoot it looks awful. So we want to change this blue, just simply make it blue. But as you can see, there's a difficulty here with sort of the light, sort of tealy turquoise going to sort of a slimy green and then starting to merge in with a bit of pink, and it's just all a bit of a mess. So if you're going to use hue and saturation or colour balance to even this out, it's going to take a lot of masking. It won't really look that pleasant, believe me, I've tried. Another option, which would also take a lot of time, would be to mask this, select the background, and go to image adjustments and change the replace color, so you can color pick all of this and try and change it to the blue. But there's a simpler method which I didn't think would work, because I've used this method for if I was changing the color or the hue or the general look and feel of a plain background, but every time I've used it on a textured background it's looked awful. So we're going to take a look at it now. I'm not going to tell you how to mask again because I've done it in a previous video, but you would simply make your selection of the object, let's say, and then Control-Shift-I to invert that selection so we select the background. And then what we're going to do is we're going to colour pick a colour from here, because obviously it's blue, it's part of the branding, so we can't really go that far amiss with what we're picking. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the adjustments layer panel and we're going to click solid color, and then it's going to create this solid color behind the cleansing mitt. And then we're simply going to go to the pass through layer where it says normal and go all the way down to color. So you're thinking, okay, I've done this before, what's so special about that? It's not a special image. It doesn't look great. The overlay of colour has completely removed all of the shadows, all of the detail, all of the lovely texture. So that's where I've sort of got to before and thought this isn't working, and then I'll try a very backwards other way. But I thought, okay, what happens if I duplicate this layer? So I would drag my colour fill layer down to the square with the plus in it for the layer mask. I've just realised that the boundaries hasn't quite met the icons at the bottom of the layers panel, but you can always right click and duplicate the layer. But anyway, so we've duplicated that first colour fill layer, which is in the colour pass through, and then we're going to go back up to the pass through and we're going to take this down to colour burn. And as you can see, it's used that exact same colour just with a different pass through to then pick back out all of these lovely details. So you can sort of go through and decide what level of intensity you want the background to now look like. But colour burn to me looked like it took the exact right parts of highlights and shadows and created this really lovely texture. So it's quite impressive going from this bold, horrible green back to this lovely blue. So I hope that helps for a little mini tutorial. It will save your ass quite a few times. So see if you can use it anywhere with your textures and let me know if it works out for you. I'll see you next time. Bye.